Third time's a charm. So I already filmed this, edited it, uploaded it, and then a friend of mine told me that I didn't have any sound, so that's great. So we're gonna redo this whole Postmortem Byte Fiends Kickstarter video. So wish me luck. Hey, hi, hello. My name is Liz. I am an author, game designer, and entrepreneur, and this is my channel. Welcome, hello. I think it was June, I launched a Kickstarter for Byte Fiends, and it did not do well at all. So just a little background. I was in a game design program, and during the second term, a classmate and I created Byte Fiends, which was something of my own design or mental creation, and they did the coding for. I hired an artist, they did all of the UI and the character art, and that was just kind of a game we made. Now going into the final term, our final workshop capstone thing was meant to be another game, or continuing the game that we had previously been working on. And that coder and I didn't want to work together anymore. They gave me permission to keep working on the game and to just hire a new programmer. And I was like, cool, got it. So going into the final term, I wanted to work on Byte Fiends but also promote it. And after talking to my professor, he agreed that I could do the production route for the capstone, which was something that nobody had ever done before, so I was the first one doing it, which was very stressful. So right away, a friend of mine said that they would do the coding, and they also wanted to redo some of the UI. They unfortunately got really burnt out in the beginning of the term and could not work on the game, which was totally fine. I continued to work on all of the production stuff, which included like the budget and making a Kickstarter, as well as creating a business plan. So I did most of the work within the first half of the semester, a third of the semester, something like that. And so for the rest of the semester, I felt like I wasn't earning my credits, and I got really depressed and really anxious. That, along with the fact that the Kickstarter wasn't going to be launching when I wanted it to, and the second half of my capstone was meant to be promoting the Kickstarter and tracking it and all that stuff, I felt kind of lost, even though my friends and the prof kept telling me that I was doing fine and I had done more than enough work for the capstone. I was still kind of spiraling at that point. So let's jump to after we finished the course. The game got finished up, polished and everything in May, and at the end of May / beginning of June, I launched the Kickstarter, and I instantly hated it. I instantly started mourning it and just knowing it was gonna fail. My goal was at like 34,000, which I knew that doing anything over 30,000 was a bad idea. I didn't have a game trailer. I was promoting at first. Like, I ended up making a few little images, and I made some like little animated things, and oh no, my battery's dying. I made a few little animated things, and they didn't turn out as good as I wanted them to, so then that made me spiral even more, and I just wasn't feeling up to it anymore. And so I stopped promoting. I stopped pretty much everything. I just kind of stared at it. Anytime somebody asked me how it was going, I got really upset. Not to the point of like crying or anything, I just kind of got a bit gloomy and was like, oh, it's not going well. I don't really want to talk about it. So some things that I probably could have done better was obviously promoting it. I could have had a lower budget, like lower goal. I could have had a trailer for the game. That would have helped a lot. And yeah. So going forward, the next time I launch Byte Fiends, because I totally intend on launching Byte Fiends again, I already have a trailer made. My battery died. What was I saying? So I have a new trailer already made. So my friend and I decided not to work with each other anymore on this project, so I got a new UI designer, and I'm currently looking for a new programmer. And when I originally did the budget, it was set so that my friend and I were working hourly, and we were making a certain amount a month. So now I'm not going to be paying myself for this next round. when I redid the budget, I'm not going to be paying myself until if there's any like revenue from the game, then I'll pay myself with that. Otherwise, it's going to go into the company, like depending on how much it is. It's going to go into the company first. If it makes a whole bunch, then maybe I'll pay myself. But so for right now, not paying hourly for anybody. We're all doing commission based. So that's knocked off like 30 grand from the goal. So it went from being 34,000 down to 4,000, which is, oh my gosh. I didn't realize how much of a difference that would make, but it does. It makes a huge difference. So I have a new UI designer who is matching my friend, the old UI designer. And then I'm looking at a programmer right now on Fiverr, but if anyone is interested in programming and can program in Game Maker, then comment below or email me. You can go to my contact page on my website and email me there. So those are the changes I'm making so far. I'm also planning on doing more promotion myself, as well as I'm looking into PR companies that handle in like small little like short bursts of PR. So like maybe I know there are like book tour companies for like publishing books, so I'm hoping that there's something equivalent to that for games where they post like just once a day for like, I don't know, a week or like 15 days. That's another thing I'm changing. So originally the Kickstarter was 30 days. I'm going to be doing 15 or 14 days, either half the amount of the original or exactly 2 weeks. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be 15 or 14 days just yet, but that's another thing I'm changing. This video is all over the place. I am so sorry. I had note, but I deleted the document along with the original footage for filming this video. So this one is actually a lot shorter and a lot less rambly. So there's that for you. But yeah, so I hope this video helps someone else out there who is maybe we're starting up working on their own Kickstarter or getting together ideas for like how much a game costs. Byte Fiends is a very small game, so it's something that isn't overly expensive but still quite expensive. So that's all I have for today. If you like creepy little horror games, then go check out Byte Fiends. It's free. It's on itch, Game Jolt, and probably not on Steam yet. I'm working on getting it on Steam though. Yeah, that's all I have. So bye!